how are you? I hope you're full of energy because we're about to start our new unit, Unit 8, which is the last one in your Impact Student books. It's perform and create. What was the meaning of perform? Do you remember? Yes, everything that you do in front of the audience or on stage can be considered as performance. So these are 3 questions here, and I want you to read them carefully and take some notes, maybe because there are metaphor discussions during Zoom lesson. First one, you learned about art forms such as painting, photography and animation. What other ways people express themselves artistically? DJ Spooky says that for him, music is information. Here he says, I like to think of music not just as music, but as information. Do you agree with this saying, with this quotation? What do you learn from music? And what are some ways you like to express yourself through art, of course? Now, on page 128 and 29, you have the text about the music and the importance of it in our lives. While listening, try to follow the text.
Unit 8, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Music is an essential part of many people's lives. Whether it's live or recorded, music is a means of entertainment to almost everyone. But for musicians, music is about more than just enjoyment. It's a form of self-expression. When we think of creating music, we think of the composers who write music and lyrics, and the performers who play these songs. But a different kind of musical self-expression has become popular over the last few decades: being a DJ. A DJ chooses and plays pre-recorded music for an audience. He or she mixes and manipulates the rhythms and beats using different creative methods. Although the style varies depending on the DJ, the result is usually a high-energy sound that's perfect for dancing. The term DJ comes from the words disc and jockey. The word disc refers to a vinyl record. Records may seem old-fashioned to people who download music from the internet, but many DJs today still use them to spin. At a club, a DJ might mix on a computer, a tablet, a turntable, or any combination of the 3. DJs don't just work at clubs. They play at events such as weddings and birthday parties. DJs also play and discuss music on a podcast or at a radio station. In fact, DJs have been on the radio for more than a century. The very first DJ, Ray Newby, was only 16 when he played music on a small radio in 1909. Over the years, radio DJs chose what music to expose audiences to. Hearing their own songs on the radio brought musicians satisfaction. More importantly, a DJ playing your song was an indication that fame was on the way. Today, DJs themselves are international stars. For example, Dutch-born DJ Tiesto gained recognition performing at the 2004 Summer Olympics. By 2012, he was earning millions of dollars a year. Some DJs use their fame to be influential. For example, DJ Spooky composed the Terra Nova Sinfonia Antarctica to raise awareness about environmental issues. This is not your typical symphony. This music mix is the portrait of a continent threatened by climate change. For DJ Spooky, being a DJ is more than just playing music. It's about making others think.
Okay, so here are some new words for you. Let's listen to them.
Activity 2. Listen and repeat. The strong beats that DJs play keep everyone dancing. Composer. Composers write traditional and modern music. Entertainment. Music is a source of entertainment for many people.
Fun. Yeah.
Expose. DJs expose their listeners to a variety of songs. Fame. People upload videos to the internet in search of fame. Gain. Some DJs gain popularity when they upload their work to the internet. Influential. Celebrities can be very influential in making people believe something. Lyrics. Lyrics are the words in a song. Manipulate. DJs usually manipulate pre-recorded music to create special effects. Means. The internet is a popular means of sharing music. Performer. Who's your favorite performer? Recognition. Artists gain recognition when their songs are played on the radio. Satisfaction. Doing your best brings a feeling of satisfaction. Self-expression. Music, acting, and dance are forms of self-expression. Vary. Popular music styles can vary from country to country.
Okay, so as usual, try to make your own word list. It means writing down the word, its meaning, and an example sentences. For now, let's continue with page 130. Here you have the text about DJ Spooky. You have its picture in your books. Let's take a look at the words first. These are beat, manipulate, composer, means, entertainment, performer, influential, satisfaction, lyrics, and swearing. Now fill in the blanks using these words. Pause the video for this, complete the activity, and then continue to revise your answers. Okay, if you're ready, let's check your answers together. Paul D. Miller is a musician, writer, and blah blah who performs as DJ Spooky. So DJ Spooky's real name is Paul D. Miller. He is musician, writer, and yes, composer at the same time. I will type it here. I hope, yes. Composer means he is writing his own music. He is known around the world for his ability to entertain audiences by mixing hip-hop music tracks, yes, beats. But DJ Spooky sees his complex work as much more than. His aim is not only to make people fun and make them enjoy his music, so it's not only entertainment, yes. He sees it as a blah blah of informing the public about important issues such as climate change, sustainability, and the role of technology in society. So this is a way. Which other word here stands for way? Means. Yes. He wants his music to be blah blah, in changing how people think. So if he wants to change their minds, he tries to influence them. Yes, the music is influential, his art is influential in changing how people think. DJ Spooky's multimedia presentations, from recordings, animation, books and videos, so lectures and art installations. So there are different kinds of presentations he is using. There is a variety of them, but we need a work from here, which is vary presentations, vary from recording. He even has a free open source app that provides other DJs with tools to mix, scratch and add electronic effects to their own music. This way, they can be performers too. I didn't read it incorrect, but can be performers too. Okay, let's check our answers first. I will enlarge so you can check answers in your books as well. The first one is composer, 2, beats, 3, entertainment, 4, means, 5, influential, 6, vary, 8, performance. Okay, if you check them, let's continue with words here. There are 4 words and 4 definitions, 4 meanings. Try to match them first, then we'll listen to these words. The first one, happiness or pleasure. 2 is word that means necessary. Third word means musical composition with many instruments. And the last word is sign or signal. Okay, let's hear how these words are used.
Activity 5. Listen to these words and match them to the definitions.
DJ Spooky sees music as information, and he wants his audience to do the same. He realizes that most people listen to music for enjoyment, but he's mixing music to inform people about social and environmental issues. Terra Nova Sinfonia Antarctica is an example of how DJ Spooky gets creative to connect music with issues. Although he works with classical musicians on this multimedia show, he doesn't view the music just as a symphony, but rather as a portrait of the changing landscape of Antarctica. This change is a direct result of climate change, and it's essential that people change their behavior to reduce the threat. As an indication of his concern for these threats, he visited Antarctica to directly interact with and record the landscape. He mixes this recording with a live performance and images from the continent for an experience that will certainly change his audience's views on the effects of climate change.
Okay, so you've heard how these words are used in the context. Let's revise your answers. Now, happiness or pleasure is the word meaning enjoyment. If we enjoy something, we're really happy about it, we like it. Necessary. If something is necessary, it is essential. In musical composition with many instruments, it's called symphony. And indication stands for sign or signal. Here in activity 6, the second question, or let's say second part, discuss the following questions: why is music important? Where and how do you listen to music? And where do you get information about new music? Is the matter for our next Zoom lesson. So if you want, you may take your notes from now. We will discuss this during our online lessons. Okay, let's continue with page 131, asking for feelings and opinions. First, let's hear which phrases are being used for asking.
Speaking strategy. Asking for feelings and opinions. Expressing feelings and opinions.
How do you feel about jazz?
I'm crazy about jazz.
What are your thoughts on hip-hop?
I'm a big fan of hip-hop. It's alright, I guess. I'm not wild about hip-hop.
What do you think about going to the opera?
I can't stand listening to opera.
Okay, so ask about our opinion or feeling. We may ask, how do you feel about? What are your thoughts on something? And what do you think about? But to express our feelings and opinions, till now you used I'm not crazy about it, or I like, or I don't like, I love. Here you have more options. If you really like it, you might say I'm crazy about it, I'm a big fan of it. But if it's something like so, you can say either if you like it or do not. You might say that it's alright, I guess, or I'm not wild about that. But if you're really feeling negative about it, you might say I can't stand hip-hop, I can't stand listening to the opera. Now you will hear another conversation. Let's note how they are using these expressions.
Activity 1. Listen. How do the speakers ask for and express opinions? Write the phrases you hear.
Hey Alice, what do you think about going to a jazz concert on Saturday afternoon? I've got 2 tickets.
Well, I'm not wild about jazz.
Really? That's a shame. I thought it would be fun.
It's alright, I guess. It's just not my favourite.
Well, what is your favourite?
I'm crazy about hip-hop because I love dancing.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of hip-hop too.
Do you have a lot of hip-hop music?
Yeah. In fact, I have some vinyl records with hip-hop. My uncle's a DJ, so he gets them for me. What are your thoughts on mixing some songs on his turntable?
Sounds like fun.
Okay, so here is another example for conversation. Read and complete it using the left column if it's a question and the right column if it's an answer, according to the mood. If they like it, you're using I'm crazy about it, I'm a big fan of it. If they kind of have no idea about it, or they are not positive or negative about it, you might say it's alright, I guess, I'm not wild about it. Or if they hate it, I can't stand it. So take a look at the activity here. Okay, let's revise your answers. Don't forget that they are just possible ones. Marina, do you play an instrument? Is the question. Yes, I actually play 3. I'm a big fan of music. Of course she's playing 3 instruments. Me too. I'm crazy about playing the guitar. It's how I express myself. What instruments do you play? Well, I've been playing piano since I was 4. It's alright, I guess. It's not my favorite. I play the violin and the flute too. The violin is my favorite. Yeah, string instruments are great because you can play them anywhere. I tried to play piano, but I can't stand being stuck in the house only practicing. With my guitar, I can practice wherever I go. What are your thoughts on getting together to do a song? Me on the violin and you on the guitar? Sure, we'd have to think about what music style we'd want to work on. How do you feel about rock? I know some pretty cool songs with violin solos. That sounds great. Yeah, these are possible answers. We'll review them one more time. Okay, so this is it for today. Take care. See you next lesson.